Hi everyone, welcome back to Scented Moments channel. I'm Jolima, and in this video I want to talk about my favorite, and these are some of the best, if not the best, in my opinion, lavender fragrances. I love lavender. Lavender is it's a very traditional smell. I mean, everyone knows how lavender smells like. Lavender transmits this sensation of fresh, calming, and it's just amazing. I love lavender when I I will go to bed, and I love lavender just when I want to feel like more zen and at the same time more fresh and clean. Lavender, it's really one of my favorite notes, and lavender is, I mean, you can find lavender pretty much everywhere in all type of products and especially in a lot of fragrances. But in my opinion, these are really some of the best lavenders out there. And without further ado, I have here 11 fragrances. So without further ado, I will not mention them in a specific order, but some are more centered in lavender than others I have more layers and are more complex. Others are definitely more around lavender. So with that being said, the first fragrance that I want to talk about, it's from the house of Lalique, and this is very underrated. This was a blind buy for me like a month ago, and wow, it was on point. An amazing blind buy. It is Lalique pour Homme Lyon, and I absolutely love this bottle presentation. I love the work of the lion head that you can see here. Now this bottle style is the same as in Lalique White, and I think also in the new flanker of Lalique White it's also the same bottle presentation. Now, and this is the eau de toilette. You also have the eau de parfum, which I would love to see, to smell and to see the differences, but this one is amazing. Now this is often compared with Creed's Bois de Portugal, which actually I don't remember how it smells like. I mean, last time I tried it, it was years ago, but I can say that this fragrance is, in terms of quality, is amazing. So of course you have lavender here, a big dose of lavender right in the opening, very well blended with this cedar wood, lots of cedar wood with patchouli and iris. You have more things going on in here, but for me you have also citruses, rosemary, but for me it's lavender and lavender in the opening, which will last like that, like in the first 10 minutes, and then you can see like iris, cedar, a mossy patchouli. Amazing. I absolutely love this. This feels more classy, more mature. So I will definitely not advise you to blind buy this if you don't appreciate these type of fragrances. I mean, of course, if you are familiarized with fragrances like Bois de Portugal, I don't know if this will be similar or not, but I guess they are in the same category of fragrances. If you like more old school classic fragrances, I think this is a safe blind buy for you. Other than that, I would not advise you to blind buy this before you try, but absolutely love the lavender in here. Now again, this has more things going on than just lavender, but it's still a very elegant scent. This is Lalique pour Homme, the Lyon version. The next fragrance here, it's from the house of Guerlain, and this is Holy Grail material. I recently did my 15 Holy Grail fragrances, and stay tuned for my part 2. Maybe this one will be featured there, because this is definitely one of the best fragrances from Guerlain. This is Jicky Eau de Parfum. I absolutely love the B bottle, which now you will just find in the Mitsuku type of bottles, and also like Petit Robe Noir type of bottles, which it's okay. I mean, I also do like those bottles, but I think these are a bit more iconic. I love these B bottles, feel more classic and more elegant. But well, it's marketing / reducing costs type of thing, so I understand that. But and I don't know if they really reformulated the fragrance or not, so I don't know how nowadays it smells like, but I know that this one is amazing. This is really holy grail material. This is the type of scent that everyone should at least try. Now this is, again, big dose of lavender, amazing lavender, but also more complex, more things going on. It definitely has more layers. This is like a lavender in the opening, but then you have civet. So this is animalic, quite animalic, at least on my skin. Animalic, floral, bit indolic because of the jasmine. And then you also have the patchouli, the mossiness. You have also oak moss, although it's not real oak moss nowadays, but it still has a mossy, earthy patchouli in here. I mean, it's to die for. I think you also have a bit of iris in here as well. So you see, this is very complex, but in the end you get this big dose of lavender again in the opening. Amazing, fresh, calming lavender, but it's like the calm before the storm because then you have this mishmash of notes like spices, civet, orris, jasmine, mossiness, patchouli. I mean, wow, a lot of things going on in here, but this is a fantastic scent. I really do advise you to try, because this is easy, like an indie slash niche fragrance. I mean, I love this, the uniqueness, and this was one of the first fragrances ever done like this, you know, like with alcohol and whatnot. So this is really an historic piece of history in here, and it's, again, the type of scent anyone should try. Amazing lavender, but again, I advise you, it has more things going on than just lavender, but it's still a holy grail material. This is Jicky EDP by Guerlain. Now the next fragrance here, this is a classic, and this is definitely lavender centered. This is lavender and vanilla. This is from the house of Caron, Caron pour un homme. I'm so addicted to this fragrance. I wear this fragrance when I'm going to bed, and it's just amazing. This transmits a sensation of calmness that it's hard that other fragrances can do that. I mean, fragrances with sandalwood also transmits to me that sensation of calm, zen, feel. Oud also does that to me in incense. But this one, it's, oh man, this is just really lavender and vanilla. This is a very simple, straightforward fragrance, you know, no complexity in here, but it's so well done. It's so smooth, and it's not complicated. It's simple, but in the best way possible. I love this. This is a type of scent that everyone should have. Everyone should have. It's Caron pour un homme, the Caron, because this will not break your bank. This is a 125 ml, and it's one of the best lavenders out there. Seriously, Caron pour un homme, the Caron, amazing. The next fragrance here, it's from the house of Rania J, and I absolutely love this this brand. She's a parfumeur. Rania J, it's simply to die for. Like, she has some amazing creations, very unique, high quality creations, and it will not break your bank when comparing with other niche fragrances out there. This is Lavande 44. This is a 50 ml. This is just lavender, a pure lavender scent, like lavender absolute in here. Definitely natural smelling lavender. It really feels like you're smelling lavender flower. It's amazing. Followed by balsams, like this slightly resinous balsamic touch in the base. It's amazing. Rania J, these fragrances are full, intense, enveloping. Her fragrances are just amazing. You have the leather, you have the oud, you have a tobacco scent, and they are all so well blended, high quality ingredients. They come across as a natural smelling fragrances like this one is. And again, this is very unique because again, you have a overdose of lavender, which is to die for. Also wear this to bed from time to time, because this also has again that strong balsamic resinous touch in the base. But it's amazing. I absolutely love this scent. And another fragrance that it's very heavy on the lavender, although this has a bit more things going on, but it's in the background. Lavender definitely, it's the star of this fragrance. Is seriously, again, one of the best lavender fragrances out there. It's Rania J Lavande 44. Next fragrance here is from the house of Amouage, and it is Sunshine Man. Sunshine Man, again, this is a very underrated fragrance from Amouage in my opinion. This is one of the most creative, unique fragrances from Amouage, out of their comfort zone, out of their ambers, ouds, incense, heavy fragrances. This is lavender. Lavender here is the star of this fragrance, but you also have this orange brandy in the opening, which it's quite unique. It creates like a creamy, boozy, orangey nuance, which it's quite unique. Some people compare this with Eau Noire, at least the original Eau Noire by Christian Dior from their private collection. No, I don't know. It was again ages when I tried Eau Noire, so I really can't remember. I really remember thinking that back then I already had Sunshine. I have Sunshine already for quite some time now, and I remember that, yeah, I can see the similarities, but again, nowadays I don't know how Eau Noire smells like to compare it with Sunshine Man, but I know that this is an amazing scent. Natural smelling lavender with this creamy, orangey booziness. It's wonderful. And also a bit mossy in the base. I absolutely love this. This for me, it's a signature scent worthy in my opinion, but I think this is too special and too unique for a signature scent. Although it can be, of course, but I think this is a special scent. And you need to wear this when you want to be, you will be like in a special event, or you just want to smell different. I think this is not an everyday scent, but that's just me, of course. But Sunshine Man, again, it's wonderful. One of the best fragrances from Amouage, definitely. And one of the best lavenders, one of the most unique lavender fragrances. It's stunning. And Sunshine Woman, it's also amazing. It's an amazing gourmand fragrance, very different from Sunshine Man. But in terms of lavender, this is definitely one of the best out there. Sunshine Man from Amouage, and I absolutely love this bottle presentation. The next fragrance that I want to mention is from the house of Tom Ford, and it's Beau de Jour, of course. When we talk about lavenders, we need to talk about Beau de Jour. Now this is a straightforward lavender, like an overdose of this beautiful, addicting lavender with patchouli, moss. It's simply to die for. It has this barbershop feel, but I absolutely love the lavender in here. I love it. I simply love the lavender in here. It's for me the best, these mainstream designer lavender, in my opinion. It's Tom Ford Beau de Jour. It's elegant, it's sophisticated, it's signature scent worthy. This is signature scent worthy. This it's modern. It can come across as old school, but for me this is a modern old school. I love this. If you're familiarized with Zino from Davidoff, I mean, imagine a brighter, more heavy on the lavender fragrance and less patchouli, less dark, and you get Beau du Jour. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. Tom Ford Beau du Jour, great performance also on the parfum concentration. It's a must-have. Next fragrance, I've been talking about this one over and over again. This is Acqua di Parma's Colonia Futura. Great lavender, great lavender. Some of these fragrances that I will talk about, I already mentioned them in my previous video, and that's also a reason why I wanted to record this lavender theme, because, well, a lot of fragrances that I mentioned on my previous video regarding some of the best office work environment or work friendly fragrances, a lot of them had lavender, so I just wanted to record and some of the best lavender fragrances out there theme. And so of course some of these I already mentioned on my previous video. This is one of them, but I already talked about this one over and over. Again, citruses, lots of lavender, smooth, green, mossy, woody. It's wonderful. Natural smelling scent right here. This is Acqua di Parma Colonia Futura, created by François Demachy. The next fragrance is from the house of Loewe. It's Loewe pour Homme, of course. Loewe pour Homme, the smoothest lemon with lavender, with amazing lavender, very calming lavender. It's not a loud lavender, not a very straightforward lavender. You know, this has more things going on than just lavender. So the lemon here, it's quite prominent. Then you have lavender, then you have the moss, the patchouli. So you also have more things going on than just lavender, but the lavender in here is done really well. Again, Loewe, this is a very classic scent, but modern to this day. I'm always saying that for me, Loewe pour Homme feels like a more mature, old school version of this one, Colonia Futura. I don't know, it's how it comes across to my nose, at least. But this is denser and thicker. I love this. This is Loewe pour Homme. Amazing fragrance, especially if you're searching for a signature scent. This is a fantastic alternative. Next fragrance, it's from the house of MDCI, Invasion Barbare. Invasion Barbare is an amazing barbershop scent. Citruses, lavender, cardamom, ginger, vanilla. So this is a very creamy, sparkly lavender. I absolutely love this. This is so addicting. This is one of my favorites, top 3 favorite barbershop fragrances. Absolutely love this. Invasion Barbare is again signature scent worthy in my opinion. Great performance, and it's just so addicting. It's amazing. Next fragrance, also some of this fragrance in itself, it's one of the most creative out there, one of the most unique, and one of the best fragrances ever created. It's from the house of Frederic Malle, Music for a While. Music for a While is an outstanding fragrance. This has the most juicy, realistic pineapple. It's so realistic, so good, with lavender, with a heavy dose of lavender, this natural smelling lavender, and patchouli in the base. Wow, glorious. This fragrance is glorious. It's probably my favorite Frederic Malle nowadays. I love this. I absolutely love this. This is not a fragrance that it would be like signature scent worthy because of that sweet, very juicy pineapple. This is not for everyone. This was not love at first sniff for me, so I really don't advise it to blind buy this one, but I really advise you to at least try this. If you like pineapple, a pineapple accord, forget Aventus. Just go with this one. Try this one. It's amazing. Music for a while. It has this tropical nuance because of the pineapple. It's this playful tropical feel, but then you have the more serious, the serious face, let's say, of lavender, and then patchouli, this green, bit earthy patchouli. Amazing. This is an amazing scent, and definitely one of the best lavender notes is in here. It's Music for a While by Frederic Malle. And guys, again, last but definitely not least, from the house of Chanel. Yes, boy from the house of Chanel. I'm so addicted. Oh man, I'm so addicted to this fragrance. You can't imagine how proud I am to finally have this. I mentioned this fragrance in my last video, and I mentioned this fragrance again, and I will definitely be featuring this fragrance more times. I love it. I simply love this. This is a type of scent that I would love, that my natural odor would be this. You know, if that makes sense. Lavender again with cumin. So cumin, bit musky, sweaty, lavender, and aldehydes. One of the most elegant, sophisticated fragrances that I have. Signature scent worthy. I mean, yeah, I can just bathe in this fragrance. I would not mind. Boy from Chanel. This is a love story. A better love story than Twilight, definitely. Boy from Chanel. Maybe this would be my number one if I would rank. But again, being biased, I confess, guilty. But well, but it is what it is. I mean, in terms of quality, it's hard, very hard to beat Chanel. You also have, if you want a even more straightforward lavender from Chanel, is Jersey. Jersey has a even more prominent lavender, natural smelling lavender, but Jersey goes in a realm of Caron pour Homme because it's also sweet, has that sweet vanilla undertone, of course with a touch of aldehydes that this one doesn't have. But I mean, the Jersey and Caron pour Homme are in the same territory, although the lavender in Jersey is more superior. But of course, you are also paying the price for that, so you need to bear that in mind. But with this one, I mean, you will not you're not break your bank. Sorry for that. You will not break your bank, and you will get an amazing lavender. Seriously, it's a classic. It's a classic and still smells amazing to this day. But yeah, my favorite, I think it would be Boy right now. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me in the comments down below, what lavenders should I explore, should I try? I would love to hear your suggestions in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you in the next one. Take care guys. Ciao.